how's it going? My name is Jeff from AutoHunter.com, ClassicCars.com, and of course, The Journal. And I'm here with Rick, who is the owner of Exomod. We're going to be taking a look at this C68 Carbon car behind us here. But first, a quick letter from our sponsor before we get into the goodies.
Today's AutoHunter Cinema video is brought to you by Land Air Sea. Keep tabs on all your valuable assets from the palm of your hand. Remember, with Land Air Sea, theft is temporary. Visit landairSea.com or call 847-462-8100 to order your Land Air Sea GPS unit for your classic vehicle.
Okay, so we're back, and I'm here with Rick, who is not only the owner of Exomod, but of course he is the builder of the beautiful C68 Carbon here. But not only are you the owner and builder of this car, you also have some experience with AutoHunter too, right?
I sure do.
So tell me about some of the cars that you sort of purchased and played around with on AutoHunter.
Well, I found out about AutoHunter way back in the beginning. What's about 2.5, 3 years now?
Yeah,
live?
just about 2 years.
Okay, 2 years. And I started bidding on a 68 Dodge Charger.
Okay.
A Superbird, a 70 Cuda, 69 Coronet RT, and anything Mopar related, I was a bidder on.
That's super cool. We've had a ton of really cool Mopars come through in all sorts of various conditions, including a 68 Charger, which is very similar to what you have here today, right? So what is one of your favorite features on the AutoHunter side?
It's a real like car enthusiast bidders kind of auction, less of the comments from the peanut gallery, and it's more about the cars.
That's right.
And that's what I think it should be.
Fantastic. Well, really appreciate your feedback regarding AutoHunter, which is our online auction and everything like that.
I'm a big fan of AutoHunter. Love it. I'm bidding on a car right now, actually.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I sure am.
Fantastic. Well, as much as I love talking about AutoHunter, what I really want to talk about is this beautiful car that you've built behind you here. Do you mind telling us a little bit about, I guess, Exomod, the company, what you guys do, and of course, what this beautiful car is behind you here?
Sure. Well, we started doing OE Concourse Gold restorations on Mopars, and we took that to building carbon fiber body Dodge Chargers built on a brand new Dodge Challenger Hellcat Redeye or standard Hellcat chassis. What we do is we strip a brand new car down and we build it back up with our own custom carbon fiber body panels.
So you essentially just tear everything down and rebuild it back into what we see here. Now, obviously this looks like a 1968 Charger, but some things have changed on it, right? What's sort of changed other than your standard Charger or even standard Hellcat for that matter?
Well, it's widened 4.5 inches, so it's a true wide body rather than just bolt-on fender flares. Actual wide body, 4.5 inches built into the fenders, doors, and quarter panels. It's lengthened 10 inches, so it's the exact same length as a 68 and 69 Dodge Charger. Ironically, it's the same wheelbase, 116 inches, and it's a widened front grille. And you know, we really kept the heritage style look with the argent paint, and we have more of a modern touch with gunmetal gray trim. This is the exact same shape of a real 68 bumper, but it's widened 4.5 inches, made out of carbon fiber. We painted this body color so it blends in with the rest of the car. And this is a very similar stock style center grille. The sides, these are custom billet aluminum pieces. They don't flip up like the original Charger. We wanted the look to be more symmetrical across, and you see the headlights coming through. This is a billet lower grille. We added on driving lights and a lower carbon reveal chin spoiler.
Yeah, that looks really good. Especially, it's cool to see all of the modern touches from the Hellcat, including the modern Hellcat headlights in there with the beautiful old style of the body. That's a fantastic mix of new and old.
Thank you so much.
And then under the hood here, you have the 807 horsepower Redeye engine as well, right?
Exactly.
So that's supercharged Hemi V8.
Sure is.
Fantastic. And then moving around to the side here, so obviously you mentioned that this has a 4.5 inch wide body on it. So what wheels are you running on this? Are these the same factory wheels as the Hellcat?
No, these are custom Forge Line wheels that I had them build for us. And these are, it's a gunmetal gray center with a brushed billet aluminum outer, powder coated with a satin just to protect it from brake dust and road debris. And it's a 285/35 ZR20 tire. And nice thing about it is you're running a stock powertrain, and that's the SRT Brembo front brakes, 15.7 inch rotors, 6-piston caliper.
Yeah, definitely need that to stop 807 horsepower, that's
Absolutely.
for sure.
And notice here we have the 68 specific side marker lights.
Yeah, that's a nice touch.
Yeah, we actually smoked the lens on them too.
Yeah,
Give it
I
a
think that does
modern look.
I was gonna say that's a good fit for the modern look on the car.
Thank you.
And now you mentioned that this car is actually a carbon fiber body, so that's got to be a weight reduction of some sort, right?
It is
What are you
about a
looking-
450-pound weight reduction.
Holy smokes, that's
Yes.
a ton of weight. So this is probably even faster than the original Hellcat that it would have come from.
It is much faster, handles better, lower center of gravity, lower G-forces,
Wow.
and it really enhances the performance.
Yeah, I would argue it even looks better in that regard too.
Thank
so
you.
that looks absolutely fantastic.
Thank you so much.
So what do we got going on in the interior here?
Well, this is a stock interior, except we actually, like me to open the door and show you?
Yeah, absolutely.
So this is custom pearl Italian leather. Same with the door panels, matching. The rest of the interior is 100% stock and actually still under warranty from Dodge.
So you get all of the modern amenities inside this car as well, despite the older styling muscle car appearance. Right?
Absolutely. Get the air conditioning, get the nav. All the airbags are still intact.
Oh wow, so you get all the safety benefits too. That's
Absolutely.
super cool. And
Absolutely.
then, now obviously this has a carbon fiber body, but you've got a lot of paint on here. What was the reason for painting this car specifically?
Well, the reason for painting this car specifically was this is our first build, and we wanted it to be more of a heritage style for our unveiling at Chrysler's Carlisle this past summer. And we're showing a little bit of carbon fiber on this, the chin spoiler, the rocker molding, the rear diffuser. Other than that, that's the only carbon fiber we're showing on the exterior. Under the hood in the engine compartment, we have some custom carbon fiber closeout panels that I'll show you afterwards.
Okay, fantastic. So if people wanted to get exposed carbon on the exterior, is that something that they could get as well?
Absolutely, happy to.
Awesome, awesome. So let's go ahead and let's take a look at the exterior of the car here.
Okay.
Now, we've obviously got some nice classic Mopar stripes, but then more importantly, we've got the 1968 style taillights there. So obviously these have been modified a little bit as well. They're no longer the standard chrome you would have found on the 68
Exactly.
car. So talk to us a little bit about what's going on here in the rear end.
Sure, what we have here in the rear, we have a satin black tail panel. It's widened 4.5 inches to accommodate the wide body. We've got smoke lenses in the taillights. We've got gloss black taillight housings and gunmetal gray trim around the light bezels and the actual taillights housings.
Yeah, that looks really good. I'm going to be honest. If you hadn't told me that these were widened, I would have assumed that everything here was just borrowed from a 68 and kind of thrown onto the body here. It looks really well and seamless the way that everything's played into here.
Thank
so that's
you so much.
Absolute beautiful car. And then you guys have some other cars in the works as well, right?
We sure do.
Okay, do you mind if we take a walk over there and check out some of the billboards, some of the other potential future projects you guys have
Sure,
here?
let's do it. What we're working on right now is the D69 Carbon, which is the 69 Dodge Daytona. And we're actually building our first one right now for a customer. And that's going to be a really cool looking car. It's going to have a fully exposed carbon fiber wing. And as I was telling you, we could do carbon reveal anywhere a customer wants on the car.
Wow, that looks incredible. And then where are you guys actually based out of?
We're based out of northwestern Pennsylvania.
Ah, okay. Cool, cool. That looks fantastic. I'm excited to see that. And then you guys are going to be at some other locations if people wanted to see some of these cars in person?
Sure are. We're going to be at SEMA in 2 weeks in Las Vegas.
Okay, fantastic. That's one of the best places to
Yeah,
unveil
it
a lot
is.
of the
It is.
automotive stuff and what is obviously a very beautiful car here.
Thank you.
If people want to find you to either place an order or even check out some of the stuff you guys have built, what's the best place to find you at?
If they want to get information, they could check us out on social media, Instagram or Facebook. At Exomod Carbon is our tag. Or they could go to exomod.com is our website and pull information from that.
Perfect.
Yeah.
So with that, that's going to be the end of the video, guys. So if you like that video, could go ahead and throw us a like. We'd really appreciate it. And get subscribed, of course, as we release videos like this regularly. And with that, thank you so much for watching. Thank you, Rick.
Oh, my pleasure.